Hi guys, this is my review of the Transformers Generations 30 Megatron with the comic book included in it. I've been waiting for a Megatron for so long, for a Generations version besides the gun himself and different, versions of how he looks like. But this is a bit of an interesting mode which has never been released so far as I'm concerned. But it's a very nice collection for me, as it is small and petite. And this is the close-up of the Megatron, of how he looks like. It comes with his own comic book, like the figures before, which I showed you about, right? And this is the back of Megatron, of his stealth bomber mode and his robot mode, and a brand new bio for him, which actually says, Megatron, there was a time when those who wore the Decepticon badge did so with pride and not fear. There was a time when the name of Megatron was honored by many across Cybertron. He was a scholar, a warrior and a hero, fighting for the freedom of the oppressed. But power inevitably corrupts, and none are so powerful as mighty Megatron. Long ago he forgot he was a hero and became nothing more than a tyrant. A very interesting bio for Megatron, which always been a Decepticon for me. So maybe this is just a concept of the Thrilling 30, a new concept for this character, Megatron. Now let's go ahead and look at Megatron in his comic book, right? You see the cool artwork right here? Awesome. It depicts all the stories of Starscream and Megatron. I didn't really read it, right? But the concept is there of the story. The only problem with this comic book is there was a QC problem. The edges got stuck like this, so I couldn't remove it. It's really stuck. It's like, I had to tear it away to get this thing to come out. And the edges are quite spoiled like this, because I couldn't really take it out, but it's okay. Generally, this is the front page of the comic book for Megatron, with Soundwave right here, as you can see, and all the different stories. I like this artwork though, it's very interesting. So the story continues, the adventures continue every month. I don't know whether it's with the toy or it's with the phone application. Revenge of the Decepticons, yeah. Because Megatron stories continue, it doesn't end here. So that is for this comic book for Megatron. Now let us look at the guy called Megatron from this toy line. Megatron is spotted in a metallic finish towards his top. It's a kind of a black paint, but with a shiny type of a touch to it, yeah. And the weapon right here is another extra accessory which comes with this guy. So now I shall just show you the robot. Megatron's head is here. His hands are here, and as you can see, there's a sharp joint right here, so you have to push him like this to get a more better view of how he looks like that, right? And this look, he looks really awesome, seriously. And this is the back. The back is the this part of the jet, which is behind, which is one long piece right here. And generally you can move the legs, it's all bendable and all that, and hands are all movement, all okay. It's just that you can't move his waist, it's a fixed position, so you gotta move the legs. to get him into different poses and different type of positions which you want him to. So that's the only problem with Megatron, but generally I think this is a fantastic display item which is seriously cool. So now let me show you the weapon which comes with this guy. So what happens is, you got a weapon like this. You gotta be doing this way, open up this way. So once you get this weapon this way, it can take out into two, so you combine it back into one. So what happens is, you do it this way, you push the back behind, so this thing sticks out like this. So once that is done, this becomes the cannon, right? So now if you were to put Megatron right here, you put this thing into his hands like this. It's a bit difficult to put it in, but you can just possibly just slot it in. I'm just going to put this in first, and then just combine this together with this. It's actually quite easily separated, so you gotta be like, you know, really smart with your poses. So this is how the weapon actually looks like. You gotta make him actually stand with the weapon, because the joints are kind of loose, so you don't really get the weapon to stand properly. So it's only that he can stand it this way. So that's the only glitch with this figure for Megatron. And that is okay. Now I should show you the robot mode of Megatron. I mean, this is the robot mode. Let me show you the vehicle mode right now. Well, before that, I want to show you something else, which I forgot to show earlier. Megatron's weapons can be also be put at this part of the hand in either parts. The one I showed you before was the one on the hand, finger. Now there's another part, which is this part, which is the top here, which you can put it in like this. So when you put it in like that, you can actually get a secure way of posing him in such a way that, you know, that he's gonna shoot. You gotta lift up the arm a bit, but generally it's okay. You can pull off this pose. Now this is the vehicle mode of Megatron. As you can see right here, he's a stealth bomber mode this way. All his underneath his body is all inside here, and it's very cool actually. Never had such a mode before, and he's got his own original look, which is kind of unique. I like the front part right here. So if I want to say it in detail of this whole guy, it's very simple. Okay, you see, this part comes out like that, and this part comes out like this. So actually, if you were to be transforming him first, I mean for the initial part, he will actually look like this, right? So what happens is, you take this part, there's a hook right here, and that fits in right here. So you fix it in like this. So that becomes the wing for both sides. And you have the stealth bomber mode of Megatron. Push up the tires, which can't move at all, to just get a balance of the guy. So it's just like that. Nothing interesting though. You can't move. It's just a standard position for this guy. So this is the mode of Megatron in stealth mode. And I hope you like this review, and I'll be back for more. Thanks for watching.